family and I are taking a road trip today, and we are at our first stop, which is called Panatapan Adian Nalambok. So this is one of the viewing points towards the lake. It is so beautiful here. After coming back from Vietnam, I realized that my hometown also has tons of places that I could visit. So I'm gonna stay here for like at least 2 weeks, I think, to just enjoy everything and go to places. And it's good because my dad can drive me everywhere, so I don't need to arrange my trips here. I think the lake is the biggest in Asia. I'm gonna have to check on that. But look at this view. Lake Toba is the most sought after tourist destination here in Sumatra, and it has many viewing points surrounding it. This is a picture, one of the viewing points. Sipinsur is a geosite and is one of UNESCO's global geopark here in Indonesia. It's covered in lush pine trees and in this cool weather, making it a favorite tourist destination for local tourists around here. Standing up here, you get to see the beauty of Lake Toba. The locals, as in like us, would usually come here for picnics. You could easily spend like a whole day here because there will be a lot of places that are selling food. There are restaurants, there are restrooms and everything. So yeah, it's a perfect location for a picnic. The smell of the fresh pine trees and its grasses is so nice and comforting. The perfect day for a picnic. If you're visiting Lake Toba in North Sumatra, this is definitely one of the places that you would have to include in your list of places to go as well. Our next stop of the day is the Janji Waterfall, or we call it in Indonesian Aek Janji. So Janji in English is promise. So the history of this waterfall is there were kings in the area back then, and the kings made a pact or a promise on this waterfall not to go on war with each other. And now it's a tourist destination, like a hidden gem. I don't think it's like quite popular just yet, but a lot of local tourists from our area comes here. The waterfall is 30 meters long, and if you're standing like a few meters away from it, you're gonna get wet. It kind of reminds me of the one in Sapa, the waterfall in Sapa. It kind of gives the same vibe to me. You know, I was born and raised just a few hours from here, but I never knew that this waterfall exists. It's really good to know now. are stopping for lunch at a floating restaurant. So we're eating right by the lake. Well, actually on the lake because it's a floating restaurant. And I think the menu is seafood. I'm not sure. My dad is ordering right now. I really like the setup of the restaurant. I think that's a fun way of having your meals. I left home quite early. I think when I was like 14 because I went to school in the big city. So I had to leave hometown. So I haven't really visited this place. It's the first time I've been to a waterfall around here in my hometown. But yeah, it's really exciting just, finding out about all these things and visiting all these places. It's been so much fun. We are now at Aek Sipangolu, which in Bataknese language means the water of life. The local people believe that the water is a holy water that can cure diseases. Just like at the Janji Waterfall, this is also an extension of the waterfall above. So the waterfall runs to this pool and towards the lake. There are fairly many waterfalls here in the area that I didn't know of. I think we've passed about 4 waterfalls so far, but we only went to 2 because the other waterfalls didn't have like an easy access to them, and my mom can walk very far. In a way, I would say that this is also one of the viewing points of Lake Toba because I mean, the lake is just right there. So yeah, you can see it from here, but from a lower point. While it's at the Sipinsur area earlier, it's like from very high point, but this one is just a few meters above the lake, but still stunning panoramic views. We actually saw some of the local people brought some huge bottles to get water and bring it home. Our last viewing point for today is Huta Ginjang, which is also another famous tourist destination for locals around here. The view is absolutely stunning. From up here, you can see the spectacular views of the lake and the village below. We were just down there and then we came up here. Honestly, I just can't get enough of it. It's just so pretty here. I can't believe it. It's only like just, I don't know, an hour and a half or 2 hours away from home. You could just sit here leisurely and just enjoy the view of the lake and the breeze. Look at this really cute dog. This is our neighbor's dog. She's so cute. Look at her waiting for some food. Oh, look at her just sitting so patiently. Her name is Cantik, which means beautiful or pretty in English, which she is. Oh, just look at her. Kitty, kitty, bye. She like that?